How's it going, everybody? Big news. There is a new restaurant in Dauin, in the famous Philippine diving tourism location. This restaurant exclusively serves seagrass, and we're really trying to corner the reptile market. So you can see some really happy customers, and this of course is a green sea turtle, and the species is of course Chelonia mydas, and this together with a much rarer hawksbill turtle is one of the two species of marine turtles you can see in this part of the Philippines. Now, this animal is quite a large animal, so probably my guess would have been that this is 1.5 meters long. And, look at the width of its carpus, and how full the torso is. So, if I would have to guess, that animal is probably heavier than me, more than 100 kilos. And it has a very good appetite. We saw this animal in only about 3 meters of water. So the visibility wasn't the best that day. Still, Laura and I, we are happy to make this observation. Pretty happy how good the video turned out. Now, a few more things, right? The sea turtle here is obviously not buttered bears. So we're good divers. Laura certainly is. I think I'm too. And, our buoyancy is good. We were not scaring the animal. We were very careful in how we were moving. Nevertheless, I could get very close to this animal. And it continued doing its natural behavior, which of course is feeding. And amazingly, there were even 2 of these giants here. Now, this sea turtle, according to the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, is endangered. So, the populations are having some trouble. But, in the Dauin area, fortunately, that's not the case. Now, obviously, so it's eating seagrass. What's seagrass? Is it a grass? No, it's actually a dicotyl plant. So meaning it starts out its life with 2 leaves. So it's not a grass, which is a really specialized land plant, but it's a vascular plant. So it's not an algae. And the seagrass meadows in the tropics are highly productive ecosystems. So as I said, this is only about 3 meters deep, so it's very bright there on most days. The water is usually very clear, as you can see in this video, or actually much better most days. And so a lot of sunlight reaches the seagrass, and so the growth is massive. And they are excellent carbon sinks. So there are really several reasons to not destroy the seagrass. Number one, of course, it supports a lot of species, these sea turtles, but also a lot of crustaceans, mollusks, interesting small fishes. And number 2, yes, it's a good carbon sink. And obviously we know there is too much carbon in the atmosphere these days. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Come scuba dive in the Philippines. This is really something I can recommend. You will see interesting encounters like this one on every dive. Another thing I can recommend is, buy my book. And this book is called Your Brain on Diving. It's about diving physiology and what happens to your brain when you go underwater, either on scuba or when you hold your breath. So check back soon and have a great day.